Hi everyone, welcome to Divine Sacred Tarot. Today, I'm going to do something slightly different. So yes, I'm going to do a general collective energy reading, but also the messages that have come through will be answering 10 specific questions for a collective reading for the twin flames. So, let's get into it. Okay, so the first card, this is a general collective message, was the more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. This actually came up in a as a general positive message for a personal reading, but I did want to share it because it actually did come up for the collective reading. And this is all about you embracing the level of appreciation of where you are. And the more and more you're able to do this in an authentic way, the universe will appreciate and reciprocate and give that back to you. So that was the overall message, which I'm going to just shove to the side right now because we don't need to look at it. Maybe I'll just put it in picture so you are aware of it. But basically, what I've got is the general messages before I go into the questions. Is we had the Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. I love this card has come out. I'm just going to dive straight into the end message because it really does coordinate and reiterate this card for the affirmation. You know, the more I attune my energy of appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. The universe will give you the energy that you are putting out into this world. So some of you who are here today, you may be going through this level of uncertainty about a specific decision, but this is reminding you that you will be victorious with those challenges, that they will be a period of stagnancy, and there will be a period of you're breaking your own heart. But remember that you have the power and the resiliency to overcome these challenges. And challenges, I say it's an illusion. Things don't need to be difficult. It's the way we perceive them to be difficult is what trips us up. So the thing is, it's saying that for one person, something could break their heart. You know, someone could disappoint them. But I always say that it's really our levels of expectation on that situation or person that really does cause our heartbreak. So if we're able to truly temper the emotions that we feel, that we're more in a neutral, balanced state, that things will come to us easily and things will be reciprocated. So the more energy you put out there of love, abundance, appreciation, that's going to be cultivated in this lifetime for you. So that is a general message that has been placed for here. So the first question is, what is the current energy surrounding the twin flame connection? I absolutely love that the King of Cups has come out here because it really does reiterate that we have been fighting. We have been fighting. We've been fighting with ourselves to get something working on the outside to fulfill us on the inside. It doesn't work like that. It's when we fulfilled inside that will materialize on the outside. It comes back to that attunement message. The more you attune to appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. So when you're in this state of unconditional love, when you're pouring into yourself, when you're surrounding this connection with love, that is going to be enhanced and embellished in all areas of your life. That actually it won't matter about the status of your relationship, that this current energy of love is growing individually, whether you're in communication or not, doesn't matter. Wow. Two of Cups. When I said whether you're in the connection, whether you're separate, whatever, it doesn't matter. But actually it does. It does, because the universe is actually saying, listen, You pouring into yourself individually, you not caring what your divine masculine is doing, divine feminines, and the divine masculines are thinking about the divine feminines. This is what I'm getting as an overall energy. The divine masculines are pouring into themselves because they know that this is the direction they want to go in. The divine feminines are pouring in themselves because they know this is the direction they want to go in. So the current energy is pouring into yourselves. Having that cup for yourselves and then pouring it back into the earth. Having that cup that is being fulfilled by yourself and then giving it to the act of service within your job or your relationships or, whatever you're doing, whatever you are doing, it is working. Because you don't know what's happening in the underlying energy, but the current energy that you're in, it's leading to this fruitful beginning. Wow, we've got the Three of Wands here. The Three of Wands is about waiting for that aligned action to take place. It's not saying you're stagnant. It's saying, as I'm waiting, as I'm pouring into myself, I'm not looking at my divine masculine to fill me. I'm not looking at my divine feminine to cheer me up or take me out of my stuck energy. What I am doing is biding my time, waiting for my ships to come in so I can make a movement forward regarding this connection. But there is aligned action. And the Knight of Wands, forward movement regarding the connection, but also forward movement in regarding honoring where passion and temporary distractions. And what's the line between the both of them? So what I'm getting is it a temporary distraction or is it a fruitful relationship that could just stand the test of time of just pausing for a second? Does there need to be action right now, or are you able to just sustain this level of uncertainty? Okay, well, that was interesting. I'm going to pop these cards here. So I will continue on the messages that come up. And then we've got, what is the challenges the twin flames are facing at this moment? Wow, the Ten of Swords. Now, for me, the Ten of Swords is about releasing that burden. But what I'm really being called to do is just pay attention to why the Ten of Swords has shown up in this particular message. What are the challenges the twin flames are facing? There is heavy energy for twin flames who are coming to terms with painful endings, going within themselves to heal their past, to find hope within the hopelessness. If you're not seeing evidence about your divine masculine in your life right now, directly from them, ask the universe. But if the universe isn't giving you signs, be okay in this uncertain energy. Actually ask yourself, what are you holding on to? Or what do you need to let go? What are you seeking? What are you lacking? What are you actually losing? And what do you need to recover? So it's saying that your wounds, your harshest, greatest lessons are when your uncertainties are being highlighted, when you're being asked to heal, when you're experiencing dark nights of the soul energy, but keep remaining to be open to the love. So I had this message, I think it was literally the past 3 days. I've been seeing that the divine feminines need to keep opening their heart to love. And you don't need to see a legitimate offer from your divine masculine because that's your expectation of what their relationship should be in reality. What you're trying to do is go, look for the signs to open your heart in spite of heartache, to open your heart in spite of challenges, to open your heart in spite of the certainty that life is showing you right now. So how can the challenges right now is for both twins to look at ways to open their heart when they're being faced with these challenges. The Empress energy, the divine feminine are constantly being asked to step up, to elevate into their Empress energy. The Empress energy isn't fazed by hurt in the past, isn't fazed by pain or heartache or guilt or fear. They're not fazed by their divine masculine taking their time. They're not fazed by when their divine masculine will awaken. They're only sitting pretty in their Empress vibes because they know that the work needs to be done internally first. That if they are closing their heart, if they are being standoffish, if they are giving up on the connection or wanting to give up, for example, that's when you need to open your heart and tap into your Empress energy, divine feminines. So some of you may be going straight from 10 of swords to 5 of pentacles. You know, I want to grieve this. So embrace those emotions. What emotions are coming up for you both at this time? What do you really truly need to let go of? Because your sole purpose is not to validate each other. It's to help each other grow and heal and embrace your own service into this world. And the way you can do that is not let life's challenges push you down further and block your heart-centered energy. And the 5 of Swords. So again, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords. This is about change coming in. How can you see the pain and change it? So we've got 10, 5, 5. So this is emphasizing the challenges that the twin flames are currently facing. When you are able to change your perspective on which lessons that you are being given by this challenge, how can you see this challenge as a blessing? How can you keep opening your heart in spite of not seeing evidence from your divine masculine? How can you keep pouring into yourself like you had with the King of Cups? How can you keep pouring into yourself because you know you are deserving to keep your heart open? That's where your energy source lies. That's where you lie. So how can the twin flames overcome these energies? Let's have a look. Movement. Some of you, what I'm getting is some of you need to just move. Like literally, even if you're watching this and you're able to stand up and just shake your ass. Just shake it. Like just move. Just like go do some yoga movements. And if you're feeling very fatigued, do some breathwork practices. And it doesn't need to be strenuous. It could just be that alternating nasal breathing. Coming back into your center is how you overcome these challenges. When your breath is moving, when your breath is providing oxygen throughout your muscles, throughout your cells, it's giving you that new level of rejuvenation. It's bringing clarity to your prefrontal cortex. And head over to tulsi.coach YouTube, where you can find 30 days of free meditation. Because if when you're feeling tired and you don't feel like moving or shifting or doing any training, it's okay, because you may need that time to really go inwards, to sleep a little bit more, to harmonize the connection between you and your higher self. So the way you overcome these challenges is movement, but it doesn't matter how fast you go. It just means that you keep moving step by step, one step at a time. And the 7 of Wands is here. You can't really see it in the actual card because it's very, very light. But the channeled message from the divine masculine, and this is from my personal deck, so you can purchase this. I'm not backing down. How can you overcome these challenges, twin flames? Neither of you is backing down. You're just not going at it in a forceful way, is what I'm getting. The 2 of Wands have now appeared. So we've gone from the 3 of Wands to the 2 of Wands, saying that you just need to bide your time and you are moving forward. You are looking for this twin flame connection. But you're okay with being sat there. You're okay with moving forward with your breath work. You're okay with moving forward with your yoga or your career or your projects or your friendships. And this is the 4 of Cups. It's saying that the way you're overcoming these challenges is not to dwell in the situation that was, but be in the situation that you are now. What a powerful message. Okay, Spirit, thank you, angels, guardians, ancestors. What is the lesson we need to learn from our current situation? Excuse me, I just needed a quick drink. I was doing readings all day today, so what is the lesson we need to learn from this current situation? When you're not in alignment with your truth, with your authenticity, with your inner passions, you're doing a disservice to yourself and you're doing a disservice to the world. So the time in separation between you and your divine masculine, both of you are being asked to stoke your inner fire, to find that inner passion, to step it into your true joy, fulfillment, happiness, playful side, whatever energies you resonate with. This is Spirit saying, I'm giving you time to do this. Your current lessons is to do you and do it the best way you can. And if doing you means, getting up in the morning and doing a 10-minute meditation before work, going to work, receiving your colleagues with kindness and compassion, coming home and taking care of your family, like how can you take those lessons and learn from your current situation to do what you're doing right now, but in a more passionate, present state? It's not saying you need to change your surroundings. It's actually saying, how can you do what you're doing now, but better? How can you bring that energy tenfold? How can you bring an extra 10%, an extra 1% if you don't have the 10% in you right now? How can you be doing this specific task that you do every day, but 1% better? That's what I'm getting, is the lesson that you need to learn from your current challenges. And actually it's saying that 9 of Wands it's testing your resolve. So those of you who are like, oh my gosh, universe, I'm done with tasks, I get you. Believe me, I get you. But what I'm seeing is the divine spirit is saying, you wanted this. You wanted this connection. You want your person. You also want all of these things in your vortex. So I'm testing your resolve because I know you're not going to give up. And I'm not giving up on you. So how can we get that little bit better? How can we absolve the past, let go of the old patterns, the old versions of ourselves, the old karmic ties that we had to learn from? And how can we move into this new space? I knew 2 cards wanted to come out. The Page of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So the universe is giving you this offer of unconditional love in the most minute ways. The original question is, what is the lesson that we need to learn from this situation? Well, this separation, this time in separation, is a gift from the universe to you. That it is saying that you are worthy of coming into your truth. You are worthy of coming into your purpose, your abundance, your service to the world. And they're giving you this time in your current situation to enhance that. What is the strengths? What are the strengths of the twin flames right now? What is the strengths of the twin flames? So we had the 10 of Swords, and now we have the 10 of Wands. Now, again, it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but it's saying your strength is that you can take on a lot. That sometimes you need to distinguish between how much you can take on and how much you are willing to say, okay, wait a second, not yet, let me deal with this first. That you are prioritizing how to pursue a successful outcome. You are encouraged to keep going. This message is not about releasing burdens. It's about keeping going. We already had that in the 9 of Wands here. We already had that I'm not backing down. I'm not giving up. And this is an encouragement to say your strength, twin flames, your strength, divine masculine and feminines, is that you are resilient, that you are knowing that you can release your burdens, but you can also allow the universe to help you. And actually, you're prioritizing your spiritual, your energetic, your physical, your mental energies, because you are tough, you are resilient, you are incredible as you are. The universe acknowledges this. That is your strength. The Emperor. This is amazing because we had the Empress come out in the same deck on the second question. What challenges are you facing? What are your strengths? I find this really poignant because what challenges are you facing? Being in your Empress will allow you to defeat those challenges. What are your strengths? Being in your Emperor is allowing you to build on your strengths. So this is both for the divine feminines and masculines, just saying you're embodying the neutrality, the equilibrium between the divine masculine and feminine. When you're able to merge and synergize these two energies, that is your strength. That is your strength individually, and that is your strength as a twin flame pair. You're able to decipher. So in this Seven of Cups, there is a one copper, red copper ball. So when you're in this harmonic energy of the Emperor and Empress within, when you're in your strength, you don't have to deliberate on choosing. You already know which one is the one. And that's everything in life. When people give you an option, because we are surrounded by options in this life, that's your strength. You'll be able to tap into your intuition and figure out where you need to go. We've got the Nine of Wands again. So when I said, what are the lessons of your current situation that you're persevering? The universe is acknowledging this as your strength. The fact that you're able to overcome, the fact that you're able to persevere, the fact that you're able to harmonize your energies, the fact that you're able to choose, the fact that you're able to persevere, these are your strengths. Wow, what a beautiful, profound message already. Okay, how can the twin flames better communicate with one another? Oh gosh, okay, the Four of Cups. Stop looking for things outside of you to fulfill you. It's the same message as I had earlier. The way you can communicate better with one another is just to communicate better with one another. If right now you are not feeling called to text your divine masculine or divine feminine, don't do it. Don't do it out of forced or obligation. Connect with them in the 5D. Communicate better with them in the 5D. So how can you communicate better with them? Find your inner intuition. Make the choice on what your strength is about perseverance. It is about tapping into your intuition. Use your intuition to say, you know what, we aren't in communication in the physical, or I don't feel called to connect with my divine masculine at this time in the physical, but I can better communicate with my divine masculine when we're in the 5D. So I'm going to reach out to them in the 5D. I'm going to reach out to them and just say, look, I'm here for you and you're here for me. And right now I need you just that little bit more. And that is your service of communication. And the Ace of Cups, I love that the Ace of Cups is here because it's saying that the levels of intimacy is about connection and communication too. You can better communicate with your divine counterpart without being in physical connection or union with each other. You are already in union in this lifetime. You will be in union, and you are in union in the 5D. So when you are connecting with your divine masculine in the astral realm, how much more loving can you be towards each other? How much more loving can you be towards yourself? And that's your reward. That's actually saying this is a wish fulfillment. You asked for the intimacy to increase regarding communication. So communicate with them. If you do feel called to connect with them in the physical, do it. But don't expect it to be anything. Just do it because you care about them, or you want to message them, or you want to send them a specific message, and this will be reciprocated by the universe. It's saying that you are in communication with your divine counterpart. Allow the communication to be whatever it is. And what is the future potential of the twin flame connection? Well, right now it's unknown. Things will be illuminated in the specific time at the right moments, and you don't need to know all the answers. The Ace of Wands. Wow, we've got the Ace of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands, and now again we have the Ace of Wands. You allow me to believe in myself and dream bigger than I thought possible. So with this card, this is about the future potential of your relationships. Even though you're not knowing what the future may lie, even though you're only being told, or the universe is only illuminating 1 or 2 steps in front of you. That's all you need to really pay attention to, the 1 or 2 steps that are ahead of you. This is also saying that you're encouraging each other to find the grace and the love and the compassion, the joy, the happiness and fulfillment within themselves. So the future potential of this of a connection is actually allowing themselves to be free, to be abundant, to be whoever they are. And the future potential is, this is the offer that's coming in. There is this offer of love. And I never read the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. So I just want to read that this is about a version of being completely and utterly besotted with each other. A classic telltale of a romance. You know, when I said earlier for the divine feminines to keep opening their heart up, to keep opening their heart, doesn't matter what challenges you're facing. You know, be in love with the idea of love. Be in the idea of romance and love and loving connections in every relationship you are in now, because the future of this potential, this will expand. This will expand. This will expand. Your vision will expand. Your knowledge will expand. Your intuition will expand. Your levels of intimacy will expand. Your level of expansion for your own soul growth, but your soul collective service as a couple will increase, and you're going to enhance that in your connection with one another. Okay, so these 2 cards wanted to come out together. So we had the, wait, how did it come out? It was this way, wasn't it? Okay, so it was, I was right, the Death and the Wheel of Fortune. The current, pardon me, the future potential of this relationship is it won't be able to move forward until it's had its grievance period, until the old has been buried, made peace with, that the fate has had a chance to absolve any karmic ties and any karmic lessons that each of you had to do. And the future potential is being of service without these restrictions, is what I've got in from spirit right now. What are the fears and insecurities that we need to address? Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. So we've ended. The future potential of the relationship is ending karmic cycles. The fears and insecurities is the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like it's from here, it's coming back around into the fears and insecurities. Your old fears are the karmic lessons that you need to learn. Your insecurities are the karmic lessons that you need to learn. If you are in the mindset that my divine masculine will choose somebody else, well, that is a karmic lesson that you need to absolve. If you have been cheated on and you think your divine masculine will cheat on you, you need to come to the conclusion of making peace with your past, so then that karmic cycle doesn't return. Any fears, any insecurities that you have need to be addressed right now. Wow. The Queen of Swords, the only way you're able to do this is completely be honest with yourself. You cannot be in this cycle of oh, what if this? Oh, what if that? You really need to take this time in separation to tap into your inner child. Get therapy, get counseling, get healing if you can afford it, because this is one lesson, this is one journey with yourself that you don't want to mess up. You don't want to mess up this inner journey, this inner transformation, this inner growth, because you are deserving of the love that you give out to others. You are deserving of this. So if your fears and insecurities are coming into play here, how can you finally let them go? And the Chariot again. Whatever you're doing is leading you to success. You are leading yourself in the right direction. Whatever you think that you need to do right now, allow yourself to listen to yourself. Don't listen to the thoughts that keep going over and over in your mind space. Listen to what your inner child is calling you to do, what your higher self needs you to do. So how can the twin flames deepen their connection? They make a choice. They make a choice about one another each and every day. Wow, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. People who are seeing 222 recently, this is your confirmation. It's easier if you walk away. Of course it is. It's easier if you choose a soulmate. It's easier if you just want to get married for the sake of getting married and being in a relationship. But you're not choosing that, divine masculines and feminines. You're choosing to deepen the connection. And by deepening the connection, you're deepening the connection with yourself. What a card. The Sun card. You're deepening the connection with yourself by pushing your own self's love, compassion, unconditional love, happiness, joy, peace, enlightenment phases to another level. You're deepening the connection. Look, we've got the Knight of Cups again, dual cards. We've had the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This is saying that you deserve this love, divine feminines and masculines. You earned this. You are qualified for this. You are probably overqualified for this. This unconditional love can thrive in your connection. Just believe that it is possible for you in this lifetime. That when you're choosing to deepen your connection, you're choosing to deepen the connection with yourself, and you're choosing to deepen the connection with other people around you. So what is the last message that the universe needs to give us? Forward movement. Whatever you are doing right now, don't be alarmed. Even if you cannot see outside progress, there is forward movement coming. Things, like I said, with the Moon card, they're only being illuminated one step at a time. You just need to know the one step. You just need to make the one step. Oh my goodness. The Wheel of Fortune again. This is the first time I've ever seen it appear 3 times in a reading. So let me see if I can hold it up to the camera. 3 times these cards have come up now. What this is telling me is karma has a lot to do with this connection. It kind of sucks, but it's also a good thing. The more you put out, the more good that you intertwine and send out into the universe, the more good that will come back. That you are deserving of love. That the cycles are changing. So when you're doing the same old things, you're going to get the same results. When you change what you're doing and the trajectory of where you're going, everything's happening for you at the right time in divine guidance. And that's what the universe is saying. There is going to be this celebration. There is going to be this 11-11 victory between twin flames. There is going to be union. There is going to be union. That's what the card's saying. This is what the universe is saying. And back to the Moon card. I literally just referenced it right at the beginning. Did I not say? The universe will only give you one step at a time. The message the universe has for you is saying, I'm only going to give you the lesson one at a time. Every time I give you a lesson, I know that you can handle it. Each time I ask you to level up, I know you can handle it. Each step you can handle. What an awesome reading. Okay. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being here. And I love you so much. Hit me up if you want a personal reading. And remember, I've got that offer right now. If anybody buys my book and sends me an email with their face in the book, then I will give you a 20-minute reading between, you have to apply before the 31st of December, and you have to have your reading between now and the 10th of February. So get on it. Have a look at the link in Amazon for Happiness Within. It will give you questions for your 20-minute reading, and I'll see you then, hopefully. Bye.